All right, there's going to be a full court press today from the Trump administration defending U.S. airstrikes against Iran.
And the NATO summit wrapped up yesterday, and President Trump secured a major policy change. Doug Luzader joins us now from Washington to talk more about these topics and other stories out of our nation's capital. Doug, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's talk about senators. They are set to meet with some top officials today, talking about whether the U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear sites were indeed successful. There seems to be some difference of opinion here. What can you tell us about that?
Well, we've got a number of briefings going on. We've got the Senate briefing today, a House briefing tomorrow, and at the moment there is a Pentagon briefing underway right now, really getting into the details of this mission. At this point, to my ear, I have not heard any new evidence put forward as to just how effective the bombing campaign was, but the Pentagon is trying to make the case here that these weapons are so effective, and based what they are seeing from satellite imagery and from where these weapons hit, they seem to be operating with a degree of confidence that these facilities at that Fordo facility in Iran were significantly damaged. This is a response to that leaked report from the Defense Intelligence Agency very early on that these facilities may not have been as badly damaged as some thought. So they're still in the process of sifting through this, trying to come up with what they refer to as a battle damage assessment, which is very difficult to do, just given how remote this facility is and the fact that the facility itself is underground.
Yeah, and Doug, as we wait for that assessment there today, Iran's supreme leader made a comment saying the U.S. will pay a heavy price should it attack Iran again. So do you think another attack is in the future if the report today shows that missiles fired by the U.S. didn't do enough damage to Iran's nuclear program?
Well, that doesn't appear to be the case, that the bunker buster bombs didn't do their job, according to the Pentagon. As far as I've heard, there's been no talk about an additional attack on Iran.
Right. Let's switch gears here now, Doug, and talk about the NATO summit wrapping up yesterday and the president securing a major policy change, a significant boost in defense spending by other NATO countries. Said, you know, we've been paying the tab too long. Tell us about this and any other significant things that came out of the meeting.
Well, this has been an issue for the president, really going back to the first term, this free rider problem, as he sees it, the fact that there are member nations of NATO that never were up to muster in terms of what they were spending as part of their GDP, the percentage of their GDP, that's how they gauge these things, and that there were essentially NATO members that were not spending enough on their own defense budget, so they're trying to ramp this up now to 5%, which is a hefty figure, and they have gotten an agreement. It doesn't mean they're going to get unanimous cooperation here, and in fact, the president was really going after Spain, for instance, for not making the commitment to boost defense spending to that degree. But nevertheless, the president did get significant commitments from a number of countries to significantly increase their defense budgets.
All right, Doug Luzader, always good having you on here with us live from Washington this morning. Thank you, Doug.
Appreciate it, Doug. Thank you.